Hello, hello there. You're welcome to Tony Claude Gunnar TV, and it's another blessed day, and it's another blessed program that we'll have here today. Today is a very, very big one. You're welcome to the show, and it's called The Rival Show with the United Family Ola. Ola, you're welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. We are here to
Yeah.
talk about Manchester United and Arsenal. Even though I am not in the right, I won't say right frame of mind, but I'm not in the right position to banter anyone right now because of my team.
Right now,
My
huh?
team is shit, but we
Yeah.
still have to give you guys a show, and I'm here for that.
Yeah, definitely. There's certain dynamics to to this show. This show, was created by me and you, so that we could be able to see where Manchester United and Arsenal, lie in the Premiership. See how our last games, the past week, worked out either well or either not.
Uh,
See how we could be able to improve and what should have been done and what not should have not been done. And look into the transfer market. So this promises to be a very, very good show. Uh,
yeah.
Ola, tell me what happened to Manchester United yesterday. Sorry, this past weekend. Sorry.
And the weekend, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
The thing is, I don't think anything really happened. We just saw the performances we've been seeing last season, same old performance. Fine, we know
yeah,
we've gotten a good manager, but there are some things that has to change. The manager he hasn't gotten a lot of players in. We saw Fed and
yeah,
McTominay do what they've used to be doing in the Premier League all this while. Add another shit
yeah,
performance. We all know they
yeah,
are not good enough. But if we don't provide the manager what he needs or new players, he has to work with the old ones, and that's where our
yeah.
fear was. That was why before that game I wasn't that optimistic. I wasn't expecting a miracle, although I didn't expect us to lose, but I was expecting a very slim win or a draw. By the end of the day, we ended up losing, which I feel a lot of Manchester United fans are not really sad like they should be because
Yeah,
we
kind
saw
of.
a lot
Yeah,
of this
it's
last season
kind of
from,
like
from,
they
from
expected it, in it. It's kind of like Manchester
yeah,
United fans expected that loss, right?
yeah. We know that with Ten Hag is going to be a long process. It's going to take time.
Yeah,
It needs a lot of signings. It needs to build that team up to the level he wants to build it to. So
yeah,
no Manchester United fan was expecting a miracle. Anybody that was expecting a miracle is just being, I won't say I don't want to say any offensive word, but we just have to know that it's a process. We will lose some games, but the
yeah.
thing is, it's painful because it's our first game of the season. It's at Old Trafford. The fans
Oh
were
my
there. They
God,
were
that was a
buzzing.
home game.
Even
It was actually a home
yes,
game.
if yes, and I think it's even when we know our team was shit, we still had like a little bit of we could still get the results. We could still win, which it didn't go
Still
that
win.
way. But but we all know Brighton is a very good side. They know how to play ball. They are a very good side.
But really, are they really a good side? This is not a
Yeah,
Champions League
see,
side. Neither are they even an
from
Europa League side.
okay,
Uh,
okay. Let me give you an instance.
if you
Last season,
if Ola, listen.
okay,
If you want to really uh be challenging for any kind of title this season,
yeah,
teams like Brighton have to be on toast. Do you agree to that?
true, true. I agree to that. But at the end of the day, this same Brighton won against Manchester United last season. They won against Arsenal last season. Brighton is a decent side. We won't say world class. We won't say like the level of Manchester
Decent,
United. But they won against Arsenal
decent.
last season. They won against Manchester United last season. They gave Man City a loss to think about last season against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Go and check their record against the bigger teams. They play ball. They know how to play
Ryan,
ball.
Ryan, you're
They might
welcome
not
to the
have the
space.
quality, but they know how to play ball. Big up, big up, Ryan.
Big up, yeah,
So we like
yeah.
I would, and I think it's Manchester United now is a team in transition. We are trying to really we've been shouting for this rebuild. But I can say now we've got like a proper manager which we believe in, which is a good manager that like 90% of the fans trust that he can
Wait,
deliver good
wait,
football.
wait.
But he can't deliver.
I have a problem with that, Ola. I actually felt
Yeah.
like Ten Hag was lost in that match against Brighton.
Okay.
He had no
Okay.
idea
I'll
of
give you.
actually what he practically had no idea what he should do. In
I'll give
that
you an
match,
instance.
I felt he was
I'll give
so
you an instance
confused.
why.
Give me instances. I want to see that. That's why this is the
See.
rival show. Tell me.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. The thing. The thing with this is, we went into preseason. A lot of these players were showing, because it was preseason. They were balling,
Yeah,
trying to run around. Fred and McTominay, they were looking good. One against
yeah,
Liverpool, one against Crystal Palace. Those
yeah,
games, they were looking good in that team. So
yeah.
Taylor coming in is a new coach. He knows he still has to work with a lot of these players. He can't just come in and get 11 players. He can't sign 11 players at once. So he has to work with some of these players that were there last season that were bad. So when he came in, what he had to do was, okay, let me put my trust in these guys. Let me see what they can do. And they were playing good in
They can
preseason.
do right.
They were trying one or two. They were trying to string some passes together. They were doing some things that were a little bit positive in preseason. So as a manager, you believe, okay, let's see how the first game of the season goes. And when
Goals
that game
right.
started, I'm sure Ten Hag himself will be shocked that what is he seeing from these players? Why are these players playing this shit? Because these same players were the one
Yeah.
balling in preseason. So as a manager, seeing that first half, and he was wondering that, okay, what's going on here? Was this not Fred and McTominay that were balling in preseason? Was it not
Down
Bruno that was
Bolly in
balling in preseason?
preseason.
Was it not Sancho that was looking good? That's what I was looking
Yeah,
this. Oh, okay. So
yeah.
as a
Scoring
manager, you'll be
goals.
confused because you already have an hope that, okay, let me see. I believe these guys can do something. In the first 15 minutes of that game, we were playing well. We were playing good. We were putting the press. We got a couple of chances. The one Bruno missed, we had another chance again. But after
Yeah,
then, it went wrong. So even if I was in Ten Hag's shoes, I would feel like what has happened here.
yeah.
Yes, what has
Exactly.
happened here. So I feel that game is a huge lesson for him. So now he knows that I can't really trust these players. There is a reason why Rafagnik. Yes, there was a reason why Rafagnik said last season that we needed 10 players. He knew what he was saying, and that was why the club let him go. They shipped him out because they know, because the board doesn't want somebody that will keep tackling them or telling them things that they don't want to hear. They want people that will
But
support them
I,
and support they not
Ola,
spending money or they
I really
just taking
think
money out of the club. That was
Ola,
why they left.
you
That
raised
was the main
you
reason why they
raised a
let
very good.
Rafagnik go. So with this now, even Ten Hag himself knows that I can't really trust these players. And that was why after that game, we've been linked with every midfielder and any midfielder in the world right now. So I've been linked with Rabiot, Milinkovic, Savic, anybody that's available now, because now it's panic. Now they are panicking.
Yeah, they're on panic mode. But Ola, I just wanted to just you know take a step back, look at things from an objective eye, or from an objective stance. Manchester United, as we all know, it's a big club. It's an enormous club, one
Yeah,
of the most important clubs in English history. Uh, and
yeah, true.
I find it very, very difficult to chew, uh, knowing that Manchester United had the beginning part of the summer to actually, even before the summer, before last season ended, and Ragnick told them to buy this, buy so players. Uh, I felt that Ragnick had already given Manchester United a blueprint to follow, a blueprint like, this is what you're going to buy.
Yeah,
This is what I advise you to buy. Even if you don't want to buy, start looking for replacements, or for replacements that will replace these people that I am giving to you. Manchester United also had the beginning part of the summer to actually do their transfer business, rebuild silently and efficiently. But it happens
yeah.
that one of the biggest clubs in English history doesn't know how to recruit players in the transfer market. At least do your business in a very quick and efficient way. What do you say to this?
Yeah, see, what I have to say to this now is, badly run for a while. We've had bad like our owners. They've not been good enough. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. I can hear you. I can hear you clearly. Hello? Hello? I think Ola is a little bit is having a little bit of connection problems. Ola, are you there?
Oh, okay. Can you hear me now? Yeah.
I can hear you clearly, very well.
Oh, okay. So I had an issue with my internet. So
Okay.
what I was saying is we all know Manchester United has been badly run for a while now. Since the
Yeah.
Glazer family took over, it's been 17 years now, and since then the club has done from up to down. They've made bad decisions. They are not really footballing people. They are not really interested in football. They prefer their American football to even, but to what we love as fans. So, and the Glazers don't care. They care about making their money and taking out their dividends at the end of the day. And the club is still making money, even though we are in shambles. And that is what is important to them because we have been complaining about this. We have good footballing people. We're linked with Paul Mitchell, which is a
Yeah.
very good footballing director. But
Yeah.
suddenly it died down. They promoted John Mossop, who was already there, into the football director role. The
Yeah.
CEO, Richard Arnold, he was already there under Ed Woodward. They promoted him to CEO. So
To
it's
CEO.
same old people handling the transfers and
The
making
same
the
rotten
decisions.
culture. The
And that's
same
why,
rotten culture that has
yes,
gotten Manchester United to this
okay,
mess.
it's just it's just obvious that from when the Glazers took over 17 years ago up till
Yeah.
now, Manchester United has gone from good to bad to worse. So and that's why and that's why you see all Manchester United fans are clamoring for Glazers out. But it's just hard because you can't really force the owners out. You can only just keep tackling them and going for protests upon protests. But that doesn't mean they
Yeah.
will leave.
They
They
will
have to
leave.
sell for someone else to come and buy. But they are ready to sell because they know they are making enough of money from this club. And when Tenag came in, we were hoping we'll have a very good transfer window. Okay, now we have a new coach. They should just bring out the money and support him. But we haven't gotten that. And like I said earlier, that was why they let Ralph go. Ralph came in to build this team. Ralph was already
Wait. I have to get this right. Is it that? Is it just like we saw with the case with De Jong from Barcelona? There's talks of him coming into the club, and the next day we're also hearing that
yeah.
he doesn't want to come to Manchester United. So is this problem a problem of like Manchester United is living on their heyday, the name they've made before? They don't have Champions League and they cannot be able to attract players, or is it that they are not just doing well in the transfer market uh, merely because it's Manchester United?
Okay. Okay. Let's say it's a little bit of both. A lot of these well-known and big players now they want Champions League football. Like Dion. If I'm Dion, I want to leave Barcelona and come to United and play in the Europa League. So all these things are
I'm sorry, Ola.
we are living on.
Ryan made a statement here. Ryan said, apologies to Ola for naming United Banter Club of the Week. No disrespect
Yeah,
intended, brother.
true.
What do you say to that?
See, as Manchester United fans now, we are not getting
Yeah.
offended with this because we know how bad we are. Without anyone banching us or telling us, we know how bad we are. So if we are feeling bad, about how bad we are, then I don't really get the point. So
Yeah.
like I was saying with Ralph, we brought Ralph in because Ralph is good with identifying talent. He did that with IB Leipzig, Salzburg, the likes of Haaland and the rest was one that identified those players. Even Sadio Mane, Naby Keita, Jadon Sancho at some point. So he's good with identifying cheap players that can be good for the club. That was why I
For
brought
the
him in.
club.
A lot of the targets that he was already linking with. He told Manchester United to get Liverpool's Diaz in January. They decided not to get him. There's a guy that signed for PSG now.
No, Ola. I don't think Manchester United as a club right now. right now can actually challenge a Liverpool in getting players
No,
out
it
there.
was not. No, it was not. See, I feel like at that point, Diaz was not as okay. He came into Liverpool in January, then
Yeah,
started buzzing, and people knew him. At that point, no one really knew about Diaz. So if a coach like Radnick was already knew about Diaz because he has scouted him and had information about him. So there's a striker that PSG just signed, ATKT or something like that. It was linked with that player
yeah,
also.
yeah.
A lot of these young players that can ball, that know how to ball,
That know
he
how
was
to ball.
he was linked to them. By the end of the day, they saw that he was saying, one thing about the Glazers is they don't like someone tackling them. When Radney started saying we need 10 players, we need 12 players, this player is shit, that player is shit, the
Yeah,
Glazers hate that because that will make once it gets to the transfer window and they don't support the manager, then the fans will
yeah.
turn on them. So that was why they got him out. People will say he got the Austrian job. The Austrian job was not. He could have handled his consultancy role and still do the Austrian job because the Austrian job is only doing transfer doing international games. You get.
International
So at the end of
games
the day, this club is badly run. And
is badly
if
run.
we don't if we don't address
Ola, we'll
if we
still
don't
come
address
back
that,
to that.
then
We'll still come back to that. Ryan is saying something here. I want you to listen to him carefully, Ola. He said, United for
okay,
me remind me of Arsenal, wherein they are in a transitional period. You're going to have wins as well as losses. The fans will
true,
need to stick by the
yeah,
team and manager. Uh, Ola,
yeah,
you can just see how carefully that was framed there.
yeah,
I really think Manchester United is in that phase where they
yeah,
have to where they have to build a project. You can see that's why when
yeah.
teams like Arsenal are calling what they are doing now a project and other clubs are laughing at them, it's kind of like it leaves a bad taste in my mouth because even Manchester United,
Yeah.
Manchester City have gone through that phase already, and they've
Liverpool
even
also.
they've even
Liverpool,
left. They've perfectly
they've left it.
exited all the players that
Yeah,
won the title under Mancini. They are all
but under
the
Mancini, yeah,
players now are all Pep's team, and it's a project that was transitional
next time.
but planned in a very, very good way. Why is it that Manchester United
Yeah,
can't accept that we are in a shambles right now? Our credibility has taken a
uh,
hit. Let's put our heads down. Let's take responsibility for our disgraceful
yeah,
showing, and let's actually call this a project right now and build from the scratch.
yeah,
What do you think? Don't you
yeah.
think that's
I
the
will keep
approach
saying,
Manchester United
I will
should
keep
take?
saying, I'll keep talking about. I'll keep talking about the board and the owners, and I have a reason for that because under Louis Van Gaal when he came in, he mentioned some
Yeah,
things about this board and these players, but people were like, it was see one thing with fans is of what's happening upstairs with the board and all. We still want to see good football on the pitch. So even if the board is not really good or they are making bad decisions, we still want to see the coach trying something with the players he has. So when Val talked about it, people were like, he's playing shit football, he should go, he left. We brought in Mourinho. Mourinho mentioned the same thing. Said this board, there's something wrong here. And that was why Mourinho said in an interview that one of the best achievements he achieved was finishing second with Manchester United the season City won the league
yeah,
because he knows what he went through with that team and with the owners and the board. Imagine a coach that has won Champions Leagues, that has won Europa League, now the Conference League, saying finishing second with United was one of his best achievements to make you know how badly the club
how
is.
rotten the system
Same.
is.
Ole came in. Ole was an ex-player. They loved him because he was saying everything the players want to hear. So that yes, and that was why they kept Ole for long because he was saying all what they wanted to hear. But at some point, the performance went from bad to worse. They had to sack Ole. If not for the bad performances, if not because the performances weren't really bad, they wouldn't have sacked Ole. Because they loved what he was doing. He was backing them. He was being supportive to them.
I still think there's,
So
there's an extent to which Ole could actually drag that team. He was, mind you, Ole is a club legend. Is a club legend, and
yeah, it doesn't change that.
at the back
But
end
as
of
a
it, I
coach,
felt that he was really treated. He was really treated badly by the fans. I think the fans also
true.
need to understand that this is a stage that it's more of a transitional revolution rather than one that should see Manchester United just
Yeah,
bring in players and start performing. No, you have to first take that responsibility that, hey, we in Manchester United Football Club will have a problem, and after understanding and taking that
yeah,
responsibility that you have a problem, then you can start rebuilding. And the first area of noticing that problem is by getting a new coach that understands modern football. Good, they brought Ten Hag. I'm yet to be convinced about him as a coach because I think he has only performed in the Netherlands. I really want to see him perform in the league. And do you want to tell me that Manchester United team is extremely shitty now that they cannot grind a result against Brighton? I still see a Ronaldo there. I still see a Fred in that team. Of course, your defense is a shambles. Maguire still in that team scares me. But at least you still have, you still have a McTominay who really isn't that bad. Why aren't you guys grinding out results with what you have right now? Right now. Ola is offline. I think he'll be back. But yeah, for instance, Manchester United. I really think that they need to. I really think that they need to take a step back, understand that they really need to get in good players that can be able to represent that club wholeheartedly. Because I checking out their transfer business. Let's just look at their transfer business. Their transfer business wasn't, it's not good. Of course, the transfer window is still open, but they've not adequately, uh, they've not adequately brought in good players into the club. Uh, Rashford, I still think that they ought to bring in a replacement for Rashford. Uh, Hello, it seems like we're getting Ola back. Ola, are you there? Okay, we'll just wait for Ola to get back to the show. Um, Hello, Ola, are you there? Hello, hello, Ola.
yeah. I can hear you now.
You can hear me now. Yeah, I was just continuing
Yeah,
the
I'm
show
here.
because
I don't know
you
what's
were
on my
offline.
connection. It's kind of bad, but you move.
Yeah, yeah, it's okay. It's okay. No problem. The most important thing is that you're back. So yeah, you were saying something
Yeah,
about
yeah, I'm
the
here. I can hear you.
Glazers. Yeah. So continue.
I
You
can
were
hear
saying
you.
something about the Glazers. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. You were putting
yeah,
your point, on about the Glazers. Hello, Ola. Can you hear me? Ola is
yeah,
in a bit of his connection
yeah.
is okay.
So yes, the point is, uh, yeah, uh,
Yeah, I
yes,
can hear you.
yeah, yeah. I
I
can
can
hear
hear
you.
you.
I can hear you. Now,
Yeah.
let me take it from there. Uh,
Okay.
okay. So what I think about the Glazers is they've caused a lot of damage to this club, a lot of damage to the club. And now
Yeah.
at this point, we just need them to just back this manager. A lot of the United fans too, as we have realized, yeah, a lot of the United fans now they've realized that it's not just about sacking managers or taking this manager out. This one is not good enough. That is not good enough. Now you have to trust in one manager and just support him, give him the time. Look at Klopp at Liverpool. Klopp came into
Yeah.
Liverpool when Liverpool was down, but they gave him time, built the team up to a particular standard. And see Liverpool now, they are balling. They have all the players they have are improving. Any player that comes into the side is playing a certain type of football and is playing well. So I feel you just have to. Now we have Ten Hag, and what I like about Ten Hag is a lot of the fans are behind Ten Hag. I can say
Yeah.
like 95% of the fans are behind Ten Hag. So just give him what he needs. Give him the time. It might be a 4-year project. Give him the time. Let him try and build this team. And I feel
But
in
do,
three
but
to
do
four
you but
years,
do
we
you
will
but
have
do you think
a
Manchester
better team and better
United are calling it
performances.
a
You
project?
asked me a question that time about are these players really are these players that shit? A lot of these players came into Manchester United not because they wanted to play for the club. They came in because of the money. They were being offered ridiculous amount of salaries.
Yeah.
Imagine Marcus Rashford is on 250, 280K. You have the likes
Absolutely
of Fred.
disgraceful.
These players, what have they done? What have they proven to be able to earn this amount of contracts? Our salary structure is the worst in the whole of the Premier League. These things are bad decision making. And the
Yeah.
players that are coming in, they are not coming in to play for the badge. They are coming in to make the money.
To make
So these
money.
things need to
Yeah.
change.
Yeah.
None of these players need to hold us to ransom again. We need to build this team and make sure it will take time. I will always say that. I've always said it on every stream I've joined. It will take time. It might be a 2, 3, 4 year, even a 4-year project. But we need to
Yeah.
build this.
Yeah, you definitely need to build that team, Ola. Yeah, I'm sorry about his connection problems, but yeah, I really do think that Manchester United need time to rebuild. You need to invest a lot into acquiring new players, mostly midfielders. But most importantly, I really felt like Manchester United should have been able to get uh, at least a striker, at least a striker, a new striker, at least within the age of 24, 25. You could have gone for that prolific striker in FC Porto, Pepe also, and for you guys to just, leave out, release Cavani uh, without giving him a contract, to at least stay until you guys can be able to sort out that striking conundrum you guys are in. Uh, it's a big problem. So Manchester United is really having lots of issues. Uh, yeah, so Ryan says here, I'm sorry, Ola is having a little bit of a connection problems where he is. So Ryan said something here. Ryan said, what we've seen with Ten Hag in Holland, is he a very good coach? And certainly he seems the kind of coach that United need to get them through this period. Uh, Ryan, uh, I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure about. I'm not really sure about Ten Hag as a coach. I really still do think that he has lots to prove. Hey, Ola, you're welcome back. I
Yeah,
understand that you're having
thanks.
connection problems down there. That's no
It's
problem.
mad. Yeah.
It's okay. I can
Uh,
still handle the show. But I was just talking about because Ran Maguire was saying something here. He said, "What we've seen with Ten Hag in Holland is he's a very good coach and certainly seems the kind of coach that United need to get them through this period." What do you think, Ola?
yeah. Yeah, it's true. Like Tenak when he went into uh Ajax were already going down, they were having issues. PSV was already dominating at that point. Then he took the team, he built the team, he brought the team back to winning 3 league titles in 4 years. Then now he's at United. But it's just I think Ten Hag is like similar to Pep. Why I would say this is until Pep came to City, people were not really rating Pep because they felt like he had when he was at Barca, he had Xavi, Iniesta, he had Messi. With that team, even without a coach, that team will perform.
Yeah.
Then he went to Bayern. He had Ribery, Robben, like he had a couple of quality players that even without a
Quality
coach they could
players. Yeah.
perform. But when he
Yeah.
came in, into Man City, he had to take out all like the first 11 and force his players in step by step, little by little, and he built that team. So I feel with City, uh, Pep has proven everybody wrong that he's a good manager because
Yeah.
City now are balling in a certain way. They are a very good
In
side.
certain
They
way.
are the best
Yeah.
side in the league as
In the
far
league.
as
Yeah.
records are concerned. So you get
Yeah.
so that's why I feel with Ten Hag, he has to prove himself. This is a new league. The Eredivisie is different to the Premier League. He has to prove himself. But for him to prove himself, he needs the backing of the board. They
Off
need
the
to get
board.
him every player he needs in every position. It will take
Um,
time, but
Ola, as you know,
it
this
will
is
come good.
Ola, as you know, this is the rival show, so we have to bring in Arsenal
Yeah,
into this conversation.
yeah, Arsenal,
Uh,
sure.
yeah, you've seen what
Yeah,
Arsenal was able to achieve this summer, bringing in players early. There's something
yeah,
about bringing in players early that makes
yeah.
cohesion in the team and playing together as a team. It makes it look good. Uh, how would you compare Manchester United's transfer window with Arsenal's summer transfer window? How can you compare both of them together? I know this is the rival show, but just try and give us a comparison of these two transfer windows. Hello, Ola, are you there? Hello, hello, Ola. Okay, Ola is not hearing us right now. So I was just Ola, when you get to hear us, please just talk to us. Yeah, Ola is really having problems with his connection. So I was just really trying to get a comparison uh, with Manchester United's transfer window. Uh, there's something about bringing in players very very early that that makes playing as a team very 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 easy. Just like Arsenal, we were able to bring in Gabriel Jesus in time this summer, so that he could be able to, get a few games under his armor in the preseason. He was able to play against Sevilla. He scored an hat trick there. He played against Chelsea. And this is what we wanted. From the onset, and I have to give kudos to Mikel Arteta for actually bringing in some of the most important players, uh, mostly his targets that he really wanted in the transfer window. For him to bring this target and for them to play at least, 2, 3 preseason matches just to get their fitness up and to keep them running. As you can see, Zichenko in the match against Crystal Palace, he really kind of like matched evenly with that Arsenal back four, uh, and that's what makes this Arsenal team look mature to me. Because if you're bringing in a player from a different team and it just has 1 or 2 matches uh, 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 being played before the start of the Premier League, and for those players to be able to uh, match uh, what Zichenko was able to achieve, what Gabriel Jesus was able to achieve in that preseason. You know, we just have to give Mikel Arteta lots of credit. Ola, are you back? Hello, Ola. Are you back, Ola? Hello, Ola.
Yeah, no, I can hear you.
Yeah, Ola. I don't know what's happening to your connection, but can you hear
Yeah, yeah,
me?
I'm back. I can hear you.
Okay, good. That's
Yeah, I can hear
great.
you.
Yeah. That's great. Ola, can you compare Arsenal's transfer market with that of Manchester United?
My Russia is really bad, man.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that. But if you can hear me, you can continue. How will you compare Arsenal and Manchester United's transfer window?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I
Hello?
can hear you. Can I go on?
Yeah, you can. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
So you were talking about Arsenal before I left. So I feel Arsenal they had a good preseason.
yeah,
They brought in a couple of signings, and that's why I feel if the fans can put pressure on the Glazers, we can get the result Arsenal are getting now with the Conquest. The Conquest were like almost identical to the Glazers. They didn't always want to spend money. They were always
yeah.
going for the wrong players, but suddenly it changed. They tried to get almost all their players in very early. Fine, they still have some couple
Very
of more
early.
signings they want to bring in, but
Yeah.
they've brought in like at least 80% of what the coach wants already before the
Once.
season
Yeah,
starts, and that's what we need to see from United also.
yeah,
Any signing we are getting now, we are panicking. After that game, we're going for Rabiot, we're going for Milinkovic Savic, going in for everybody, like every midfielder is available. Because
yeah.
at this point, it looks like Frankie De Jong is not coming, and even if he wants to go to Chelsea because
He
he will
wants to
have
go
access
to
to play
Chelsea.
Champions League. Yeah, so that's lack of good people handling your transfers. If you go for a player and he's not willing to come, you go for other targets. There should be backup targets, but we didn't go for it. We're wasting our time, and now it's kind of too late. Now we are going for Rabiot, and Rabiot to me, I don't really think unless if he comes into United and he improves, I don't really see what's coming into offer. We are saying McTominay
Uh,
is not good. Rabiot
Rabiot is a full
a
member of
little
the
bit of
Les Bleus
upgrade to
team.
McTominay
He's a good
because
guy.
he went to PSG from PSG to Juve and at Juventus he didn't really show much.
Yeah, yeah,
He didn't really show much as at Juventus and that's the player we are bringing in to come and be the one like because if he comes in now he will have to go in immediately and
yeah,
change something in that midfield and I don't think he can do that because yeah in the last 3 to 4 years he starts are worse. McTominay
yeah,
start is better than his starts in the last 2 to 3 years. So why are we bringing in such a player? Fine, he might improve because we have a good coach that can improve a player, but maybe his passing is slightly better than that of McTominay. But when it comes to tackles and area drills,
yeah.
McTominay has it higher than him. So why are we going for a player that is basically a second McTominay? And we all don't like McTominay. So these
But there
are
was
bad.
something I heard. But Ola, there was something I heard about McTominay. I heard that McTominay is this kind of player. When he's training, when he's in Manchester United trainings, I heard that he works hard. He bullies lots of players during Manchester
Huh?
United's trainings, and he also scores lots of goals during trainings.
Yeah.
This is what I heard, back, from back talks and from Manchester
But
United
Anthony, but
inner
Anthony,
men. And again, that's a
let me tell you something.
testament. That's also a testament to how other coaches have also believed in McTominay over the years. As we remember, Jose Mourinho was always playing McTominay. Uh, name all coaches,
Yeah,
that Van Gaal, all these players they like McTominay,
yeah.
and we can now see that Ten Hag also likes McTominay. What is it about McTominay playing in trainings that they love so much, and
Okay.
he cannot replicate it in the Premiership. Why?
The thing with McTominay is he's a very hardworking player. He puts in all the effort. He can run around the pitch for the whole 90 minutes. But for Manchester United, that's not good enough. We need quality.
Yeah,
McTominay lacks that quality. He has the running, he has the ginger of all these players. Okay, let's go for it. But it's just as if you you love a job, but you don't have the experience to take the job to the next level.
to the next level,
You might
right?
love the job truly, but you have to have that experience or the qualities to move that job forward. That's what I'm saying. So
I
McTominay,
totally get you. I totally get you.
he has the work rate, is good, and every manager wants an hardworking player. And sometimes I feel like a lot of these players they fold under the pressure.
Under the
In
pressure.
training, you don't have the fans, you don't have anybody really shouting. You don't have 70,000 fans screaming and shouting. But when it comes to
Yeah,
the games, you have both the rival fans and your fans.
and your fans
Their voice are
screaming.
loud, screaming,
Yeah,
shouting, and all. So some players can't really perform under that pressure. So at
yeah.
this point, McTominay is not the quality, it's not the level of quality we need in our team. We need better. Look at the likes of Paul Scholes. Look at that Roy Keane. Roy
Yeah.
Keane, I can say McTominay is kind of a Roy Keane without the quality. Because he has
Without
the
the
work rate, he
quality.
has the ginger.
That's a
Yes.
very that's a very
But
hard one there, you know.
yeah, but the
But
quality
again,
isn't there, and we can see
I
it.
don't really think you know, we should only blame McTominay. I think the whole team needs to work,
No,
you
true.
know,
No,
together.
it's
You
not only
know,
McTominay. Fred too is shit. Even lately, Bruno. Since when Bruno signed that new contract, he has been shit.
yeah,
Since that new
exactly,
contract, he has been shit. He wasn't
exactly.
scoring goals. He's not
Before that,
assisting. We are not seeing the
exactly.
Bruno we used to see before he signed the
We're not
contract.
seeing it. Yeah, exactly. So it's a
So
very
it's
bitter pill to swallow if it was a Manchester United team.
yes.
There's something I want to ask you, Ola. In Arsenal's transfer business, which players do you
Okay,
think
go
would
on.
come into your side and start in your side right now? With the players Arsenal have been able to get in this transfer window, which players do you think will go into your team and start? Can you hear me, Ola? Hello? Hello?
I think
Okay.
Zinchenko. I think Zinchenko. Since
Okay.
Zinchenko is a very good player. And
Yeah.
I would have loved to have him, but we have to get Martinez, and I love Martinez too. But Zinchenko is a very good player. I think now, if Ronaldo wasn't there, I would have said Gabriel Jesus also because we don't really have any striker or anyone in that front line. But I feel like Gabriel Jesus' style of play suits Arsenal more than even City because Arsenal they have a lot of players that are very they have a lot of free players that have to dribble, that have to move the ball very well. So I
Yeah.
feel Gabriel Jesus will sign better at Arsenal
Yeah.
than maybe possibly at City. So
Yeah.
all these
Yeah.
things, I feel like it will take time, but we just have to. The performance has been really bad from United,
But do you
and
think Gabriel Jesus
anything
would walk
better
straight into
will be
your
an upgrade
Manchester
to what we have
United team?
currently.
Yeah, but do you think Gabriel Jesus will walk into your Manchester
Uh,
United team right now? Hello? Hello. Yeah, Ola, very sorry. Ola is having serious connection problems here. So I was just basically asking Ola if a Gabriel Jesus would walk straight into his Manchester United team. But I, I really do think that Manchester United is in need of a very, very prolific striker. In the game against Brighton, there were two chances that Marcus Rashford actually just lost. It was just for him to just put his leg in it and he would get the goal, and that wasn't there at all. So, uh, and Marshall, this players like. I don't think Marshall is mentally ready to even be wearing the number 9 shirt for that club. Uh, uh, Marcus Rashford wasn't even doing anything either. Let's see what Ron Maguire is saying here. If Ronaldo isn't available, Jesus gets in easily. And yes, Ryan, I do. I really accept what you've just said, because Ron, I still even have my reservations about Ronaldo. You know, Ronaldo is. Uh, there's this there's this skepticism about him playing for the Manchester United club this season. Uh, he wants to live. I don't think his head is really there. I don't think he really wants to perform uh, for Manchester United. But let's see. I think we're getting a reconnection from Ola. Let's see if he comes in.
Yeah,
Hello, Ola. Your
is it better
connection
now?
is yeah,
Uh,
I think it's okay now. Yeah.
That's mainly
Ola,
fine. Maybe
let's go straight into it. Uh
okay.
Ron Maguire asks a question here, and it says, if Ronaldo isn't available, Jesus gets in easily. What do you
Yeah,
think?
yeah. I was making that point before I
Before your
lost my
connection. Yeah.
connection. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like apart from if Ronaldo wasn't there, they would get Jesus. And I really love Zinchenko. He's a very good player. He knows how to play the pass. Like I feel Zinchenko should even be a midfielder, not a defender, because he knows how to hold the ball, pass the ball really well, put in crosses, very good crosses. So I feel like he will be a good addition into the squad. But the thing is, I feel like if he suits Arsenal more, Zinchenko, Gabriel Jesus, they suit Arsenal more because they are this type of fluid players. And Arsenal,
Yeah.
they've always had they've always had players that has that tree. Look at Saka, Martinelli, Emil Smith Rowe. Like these are players that love to just
And I
ball,
still
enjoy
think these
themselves,
guys will walk straight
dribble.
into your Manchester
No,
United team. I still think they will
yes,
walk straight
because
into your team.
see, yeah. I feel, but I would just, maybe Saka because we've been having issues with our right wing. So Saka, Zinchenko, and Jesus, I think they will get into our team. If but Jesus, but Jesus, that would be if we don't have Ronaldo, then maybe
Ola,
Jesus would be a very good
something happened
alternative.
last weekend. Something happened last weekend with your team. We all know Ericsson. We all know the kind of
Yeah,
capability this player has. We all know what
yeah,
happened to him. In the Heroes, we saw what happened. For Manchester United to
yeah,
get a player in the mode
yeah.
of Ericsson and play him as a false nine against Brighton Football Club, I think your club is, you're really in a big mess for you to be putting Ericsson to be playing as a false nine in your game against Brighton. What do you think about Ericsson being used in this manner?
I just feel like Ten Hag was trying to make a statement with benching Ronaldo because Ronaldo came late. He came into he came into training late, like started training with the team late. So he didn't want to just bring him back in because if he brings him back in, then it affects the other players. Because Ten Hag came in with the mindset of a very disciplined coach, a coach that always wants his players to. Like we saw instances of the preseason, if you concede, you do push-ups and the rest, just trying to instill that discipline in the players. So if
Yeah,
Ronaldo just comes in and he goes straight into the starting lineup, then some of those players will have issues that, okay, I thought you are a disciplined coach. Why is Ronaldo just coming to this team after going AWOL for a while, saying he had family issues or this and that, came into the club, which we all know he wants to leave. So he wanted to make
yeah,
a point, and that was why he benched Ronaldo and started Eriksen as a first time. And if not for Anthony Martial getting injured, Anthony Martial would have started the game. And I feel that was another issue with that game because
yeah,
during preseason we saw Martial, Rashford, and Sancho linking up well, making a lot of runs and all. But Martial getting out of that team it's destabilized those front players. So it had issues
Yeah.
and it was hard for them to blend. And but I think it's good. I feel losing that game to Brighton, fine. As a United fan, I want to win, but I think it's good. It's good to lose early, so you know where the faults are
Yeah.
and you
So
can
you know
address
where
it.
to.
One,
Yeah, you know
before
where
the
the
transfer
club
window
can
closes,
address.
and two,
Yeah.
you can put in more work in training. Yes, because if we start the season and we end up winning 3 games in a row, 4 games in a row, we'll feel we are good. We feel we're back. And from then, if it goes bad, by that time, the transfer window would have been closed, and you won't be able to really change a lot.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too. Me too.
So
I
now is
really,
the
me
time
too. I
to
really also
make
think so too.
those changes and hopefully build the team
Uh,
we really want
I'm so sorry.
to
Ola
see.
has a very, very serious connection problem, but I will still carry it up from there. Yeah, so it was just so hard to see Ericsson, you know, running about as a false nine in the game against Brighton. Ola, are you back? Hello, Ola, are you back? Okay, Ola is not back yet.
Yeah, I'm here.
Um, Hello, Ola. I'm sorry, your connection is really, really. Your connection is really. Do you think is the ghost of Manchester United causing this? Okay, Ola is still down there. Uh, Hello, Ola. Ola is not. Ola is having is real serious connection problems. So I'll still take it up from there. Um, so it was just really sad to just see Ericsson, running about, without having any kind of clue to who to help him out, who to score, who would put themselves in that perfect position to be able to get a goal for Manchester United. Uh, Although towards the latter part of the game, we all saw Manchester United come into that game, but I still have this feeling like Manchester United will still struggle this season. So, but yeah, talking about Arsenal, uh, there's always an advantage getting players early during the transfer window. It just secures your team in a way that's so unexplainable. The players can be able to play together, get other. And I feel that that's what Arsenal did. I think Ola is back. Ola, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, Ola. I don't know what's wrong with your
I'm here.
connection, but yeah,
Yeah, I can hear you.
yeah, yeah. So, Ola, who do you think that Manchester
I
United,
can, I can hear you.
uh, yeah, who do you think Manchester United can bring that will
Uh,
change your season?
this is bad.
Hello, Ola. Okay, I
At this point, it's
think.
frustrating, man.
Yeah, I really don't understand that, Ola. Hello, Ola, are you there with me? Hello, Ola. Okay, Ola's connection is real bad. So, but I think probably next week you'll be able to fix that up. But yeah, so just like I was saying, I really do think that Arsenal really did their business real quick this season, and that's a testament to what Manchester United is really facing right now. Uh, they're just running about in the transfer market without any concrete transfer plan. Because your transfer plan actually informs your transfer activity, and if you don't have any transfer plan, uh, this is what you get. This is exactly what you get when you don't buy players quickly, so that they can be able to get to understand. the kind of players that are around you, and forge partnerships. It would have been easier for Manchester United to get down these players quickly and tie them up to good contracts. But that aside, Manchester United is still being linked to. Okay, I think we have a connection from Ola here.
Yeah. I'm
Hello,
back
Ola.
now. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Ola. Man, your
At this point,
connection.
it's getting frustrating. But I will have to
Exactly.
I will have to get it fixed before the next episode, which will be next week.
Before the next episode,
So
I
it has
really
to be before
believe
the
so.
next week. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
So
So
Ola,
sorry.
which
Let me apologize to the viewers. Sorry for the connection
yeah,
issue. So we'll fix that by the next
yeah, it's okay.
show.
We'll fix that. Ola, which players do you think Manchester United should get in as soon as possible to galvanize your season? You're just coming out from a very difficult loss in the theater of dreams.
Yeah.
Which players do you think? Because right
Yeah.
now you need solutions. Which players do you think you need in your team right
Yeah.
now in the market that's available? Which
I
players?
think I
Give me a few names.
I think at this point it's going to be hard to even to call names because the season is starting. Like the season has started in almost all the leagues, and the ones that are not started to be starting this weekend. So a lot of teams don't want to really lose their players anymore, and that's why you see the likes of Leicester City putting like an 100 million price tag on what's the name of their defender, the defender linked to Chelsea, because no one wants to sell at this point. Because if you sell at this
Fofana.
point, then you destabilize your team. Yes.
Yeah.
So yes, for finance. So you stabilize at this point. If you say now, you are just scratching your team, and a lot of players are not out there to get. But I think I love. I saw a link with Cody Gakpo of Bayern
PSV
Leverkusen or
is
PSV.
from
Sorry, Cody
PSV.
Gakpo
PSV. I
and
know.
PSV.
Yeah.
PSV. Is a very good player. Like out like, but he's still a player that is not that will be new to the Premier League. And I think if we can
Yeah.
snatch Yuri Tillemans from us now, if we can get Yuri Tillemans, because he is Premier League proven. So we
but
don't have any issue of him bedding in
but
or
but
just
but
watching. To be
just
sincere,
like
you have to
this
get
is the
anything at this
rival
point.
show. But why is
Yeah,
Manchester United going to get players that are linked with Arsenal? Arsenal was linked with Martinez first, and you guys
Martinez, yeah,
went
Sam
and
Martinez,
grabbed
yeah.
him from the clutch of Arsenal. Arsenal is being linked with Gapco.
Uh,
You guys are going for Gapco. Is it that Manchester United can't have a transfer plan of your own? Why is this? Why go in and
but
get another
but
transfer
but
targets of other
Because
clubs? Why?
Anthony, at this point, this is never about banter or no banter. At this point, you are desperate. If you can play for us, I'm sure we will get you as our striker if you can play for us at this point, because we are
At
that
this point,
desperate.
I
So
will get into that Manchester
so
United team. I'm
yeah.
serious.
So you get me. So at this point, I feel like, but the issue of bringing players that are in other leagues is they see you just have to give them time to bed into the league, time to improve, time to do this and that, which we don't have that time. So I feel if
Yeah.
we can go for Premier League proven players that we know they already understand the Premier League, it will be easier for us to steady the team and at least get a couple of wins. We'll still lose some games, but at least it will be better than bringing in a fresh player from another league that
From
will still
another
need to take
league.
a lot of time to bed into the league and start improving. So I feel now,
Okay.
I feel Yuri Tillerman is a very good shout. I thought we could have gotten Bissouma, because Bissouma went to Tottenham for 30 million, which is on the cheap side, and we
Mm.
needed a DM all
A
season.
GM like
But
him. Yeah.
I felt like Eric Ten Hag at some point he was being deceived by the Glazers and the people handling the transfer. So he trusted them. He gave them that benefit to get these players in. But at this point, and that's why we are linked to players like Rabiot, players like Milinkovic Savic, because we just need something to just steady this team,
But
and from
but
there
but
we move
but but
forward.
Milinkovic Savic is a good player. He has been a good servant
Yeah,
for
yeah, he's a good player.
AC Lazio.
But I think
He's strong and he's very
we've been
tall and
linked
he can
with
out muscle players in that midfield.
two.
He's a
See,
good player.
Milinkovic Savic and Rabiot, I think if we can get the two of them in, it will steady the team
Yeah.
for like 2 to 3 years, but we'll still need to get a replacement then. Because that is a good. We've been linked with him like 3-4 years ago. He's a good player. He has the energy. He knows how to tackle. He knows how to move the ball. He knows how to shoot. He's the profile of player we want. But the thing is, we haven't been linked with him all summer, and now it's panic. And now Lazio too, they are taking the advantage of that and putting a very high price tag. He has just 2 years left on his contract, and now they are requesting for 50 million upward. And now they know we are desperate. So every team we are going to now, they'll put their price on the eye because they know we are desperate to get in these players.
They know you,
and getting in these players will determine
that's why you guys had to do business quickly. That's why you guys had to do business quickly.
And Anthony, the issue here is we knew about all this. This has been happening for the past 10 years when we had Mark George and Ed Woodward in charge. So we thought, okay, changing our CEO and our football director. Now we have Richard Arnold and John Mossad in charge. Yeah. This is their first full transfer window. So let's give them that benefit of doubt to see what they are going to do. But at the end of the day, they are doing the same thing that the past regime were doing. So at this point,
I still don't think there should be any benefit of the doubt. You guys should hit the ground running with the transfer in the transfer market. But there's no benefit of any doubt.
At the end of the day, this is what you get when you allow non-footballing people handle footballing decisions. Look at Arsenal. Arsenal has Edu. Edu is a former player. He knows about football. He knows he has the link and the connect to getting these players, and that is why they did their transfer faster this time around because because now the money is there. It's just left for them to make sure they get the players they want. But we don't even know if the money is there because we had a budget of 150 million. We had a budget of this, that, and the Glazers are taking out dividends from this club, and the club is in shambles.
Running into billions.
With this, we just have to. I feel I saw a report of Manchester United having debt of 600 million, and the money they borrowed from the bank to buy Manchester United at that time was 600 million. So they have been servicing debts all this while, and we see 600 million. So to show you how badly run the club is.
The club is right now. But there's still
even
also
the Glazers
another thing.
Excuses. It needs to change.
Yeah, Ola, I really want to talk about your striking position right now. Your striking position is really worrying. Where is Manchester United going to find goals this season? Rashford missed 2 sitters in the last match against Brighton. Who is going to score your goals this season?
Anthony, at this point, Ronaldo can't even afford to leave. You have to keep Cristiano Ronaldo by all costs because he's our only hope of getting the goals now. Because without Ronaldo, then before we were thinking, okay, we could get another striker. If Martial could stay fit, maybe he could have a good season he had 3 seasons ago, which was a very good season that he scored 23 goals. But at this point, we can't even take that gamble of allowing Ronaldo go. Because if Ronaldo goes and there's injury with Martial and all, then where's goal going to come from? But I think one thing I've noticed with a Ten Hag team, while it was at Ajax, is everyone scores. And look at City, all the players can score. Cancelo, the right back can score. The midfielder can score. The defender can score. So the goals can come. Score. Yes. So and that's one thing I want to see also. So we'll put all the burden on the striker. Let's see other players score the goals and to reduce the burden on Ronaldo. So Ronaldo can still get his 18 to 20 goals, while the other goals are spread. We can spread the other goals
across the team.
With all of the remaining players. So so that's another important thing we need to see from Ten Hag. And I feel if the playing style is right, everyone can score. Anyone can score. The playing style just has to be implemented right, and it will go well from there.
But you need a striker who would score goals right now. It's not about the team playing together. You need Rashford to start scoring. You need Martial to start scoring goals. You need that as soon as possible.
But Anthony, at the end of the day, it's just one game against Brighton that we've lost. So we still have 37 games to go. We can still see this player score the goals or improve. We don't know yet. We can't just cancel all the players just based on one game. Fine. We know we can't really trust them because they failed us time on time. And But now at this point we can't, unless we want to go in and pay maybe 100 million for someone like Osimhen, someone like you get someone like that, someone of that.
Of that caliber, right? Yeah, all I was just talking about the Napoli player Osimhen, and we all know that Napoli is a very, very difficult team
Yeah, go
to
on.
negotiate with. No, I was just talking about Osimhen because you left the chat, and of course you know that Napoli wants about 70 to 80 million pounds for him, so it's a very, very difficult business to do with Napoli. Uh, uh, Rashford's form in that game was very, very worrying. The two sitters he lost, that was it for me. Uh, I said it before the season started that that Marshall won't, his head is not in it. His head is not in it. The only possibility where I see their goals coming from this season is from Sancho. Sancho and Ronaldo. If they can be able to go back to the table, sit down with Ronaldo, tell Ronaldo, hey, you're a legend for this club. We really do need you. Please stay with us just for this season. Uh, and let's see how we can be able to, to galvanize this team to be able to win a game or two. Big up to you, Osage, for coming into the show. Osage, we're having a little connection problems with our Manchester United rival from the United family. I think the ghosts of Manchester United are striking here, as you can see. But yeah, I'll still carry on the show. So basically, uh, Manchester United are looking on to bring in Adrian Rabiot into their team. Adrian Rabiot played for PSG for a long time. He wasn't a regular in that team. He played sometimes. Ola, you welcome back. So I was just talking about Adrian Rabiot. Uh, Rabiot, it's been said that the business with Manchester United and Juventus has been struck in terms of that they have a gentleman's agreement. But Adrian Rabiot has his transfer business been handled by his mother, who is also his transfer agent. And Manchester United are still having a problem negotiating this deal with the mother of Adrian
Yeah.
Rabiot. What do you think,
Yeah.
Ola?
But part of part of the reasons I don't want Rabiot is because of his mother being his agent. Because we have heard instances of his mother like causing issues within him and PSG, even at Juve. And at this point, we can't afford to have any player that will spoil the dressing room or spoil the image of this club. The image has
The
gone
dressing
really
room is,
bad.
but the image is already bad. So you just need
Yes,
players to
yes,
at
true,
least play
true.
for now. So
See,
I don't think you should be
see,
choosers
see,
right
uh,
now.
fine, yeah, I get that. But we had this issue with Paul Pogba. I love Paul Pogba; he's a very good player. But we had the
Yeah,
issue of Mino Raiola coming out and saying this, may his soul rest in peace, coming out
yeah.
to
So
say
rest in
this
peace.
and that. So like we don't need negative noises about the club. We need to be
Yeah,
positive because now we've gotten a new manager and we all want to trust this manager. So we don't want any of those agent wahala, agent stress of this and
agent
that you get.
problems.
So
Yeah,
that's why I feel if they can get this sorted out, just get this sorted out quick and let's move on. And let's move on from
yeah,
it because if it keeps dragging on, then there's no time. Transfer window closes on the 31st of August. We need to get deals done ASAP. Any player we need to go in for them. If we
again,
can't pay the money, then we pull out. No time to dilly on any deal right now. They have to get the deals done as
again,
soon as
again,
possible.
again,
And
Ola.
hopefully
I still think that
we
there are
get it.
players. I still think that there are players for you guys to actually buy right now from the Premiership, not even from foreign clubs. Trossard, who plays for Brighton, he'll willingly come into that Manchester United team. He's willing to play. Why are you guys not in for him? Tillemans, I understand that Arsenal wants to get Tillemans. Tillemans will walk straight into that Manchester United team. Why is Manchester United not going for these players, even in the Premiership? Uh,
Yeah,
Hello,
Trossard.
Ola. Yeah,
Yeah, but the thing is, but, but the thing is now, Anthony.
yeah. Sorry, Ola's gone off again. Sure, I would still bring him in. This show was slated for 1 hour, 30 minutes. So we'll still wait for him to come around and, we'll still talk about it. So just like I was saying, Adrian Rabiot's mother is also his agent. So we understand that they've had a gentleman's agreement with Juventus in terms of Manchester United agreeing with Juventus for the transfer of Adrian Rabiot. But Manchester United is having a hard time negotiating with his mother. Arsenal today was being linked with Pepe, who plays for FC Porto. This is a uh, I think Pepe uh, is a good striker. I've seen him a couple of times in that FC Porto team. He looks good. At least he can be able to play. He, he can be able to fit into that Arsenal team. Uh, is he what we really need? I don't know, but uh, we need anyone that can be able to play in that Arsenal team. We need strength in depth. Uh, Ola, you're welcome back. Can you hear me, Ola? Hello, Ola. Can you hear me? Hello there, Ola. Ola's connection is real bad, so I'll just continue the show from here. Yeah, and so Arsenal were being linked with we're being linked with this Pepe from Porto, and also in another transfer news today, Arsenal has been able to strike a deal with Monza yesterday, and that means that Pablo Mari, our defender, uh, left for AC Monza. You should also know that Monza is this Italian Serie A club that just regained promotion into the Italian Serie A, and it's being owned and run by Berlusconi, the former Prime Minister of Italy, with links to AC Milan formerly, and he's brought in Pablo Mari from Arsenal. So the Arsenal faithfuls would wish Pablo Mari a very, very good loan spell in Italy. Ola, Ola, are you here
Yeah,
with me now? Are you there, Ola?
yeah, I'm here with you. Yeah, I can hear
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
yeah. So, Ola,
So,
you're going against Brentford this week. What do you think is going to happen to you guys when you face Brentford at home? Give me your
I think,
honest thoughts about
I
it.
think with I think with Brentford, we should not expect anything spectacular. But I think we can get the win. Well, if we can get a draw, but most likely, I think after that loss in this last game,
Yeah,
the players should be fired up and be ready to put in their all to at least get something out of the Brentford game. And we know Brentford is not an easy side.
yeah,
They will put in that pressure on us. So we need to get that win. And the thing is, I just saw a news now of PSG coming in for Marcus Rashford. I will sell Marcus Rashford at this point because he has just 1 year left on his contract. I will sell him and let him go. Maybe he can regain his form in the French league because for United now he's doing absolutely nothing. And I,
yeah,
and I can't give him another 3 or 4 years contract without him showing anything or proving the reason why he wants to be here. But I feel
yeah.
in this weekend we can get a result. Yeah, I will take a draw, but most likely a win against
Are,
Brentford, being the
are you
second game of the
serious?
season. Yeah.
A
Yeah, I
draw,
will take
or
a
draw.
draw.
Seriously,
Yeah,
with
I will.
with
I
Brentford.
will.
I, I
See,
think you're going to be mauled
Anthony,
in
Anthony,
Brentford. I think you're going to be
see,
mauled in Brentford.
Anthony, Anthony.
Yeah,
Let me get one thing across. The problem now
yeah,
is we should just accept that we are really bad. There is no need stressing it. Manchester United is in a really bad situation. So instead of
yeah,
hoping for a win that is not visible, I will go. I will take a draw instead. I will take a draw. Now,
yeah,
I will take a draw
yeah.
now, and possibly if we get the win, then there's an advantage, a good 3 points. And after that,
Good.
our next game is going to be Liverpool. So we need to get something out of this Brentford game. We need to get
that
something
that
out of
that
the
one,
Brentford
that
game.
it will be fun to see what Liverpool is going to do to you. But
Yeah, be
a quick
fun.
one. Chelsea is playing Tottenham this weekend. That's a highlight reel. It's going to be a tough one. What do you think will be the end of
Yeah,
that game? What's your prediction for that game? Chelsea Tottenham.
I see. I see Spurs. I see Tottenham Hotspurs winning that game by 2 goals to 1 because I think
Yeah,
they are in a better situation than Chelsea right now. Chelsea are
yeah.
just all over the place. They've not been able to like steady that team. But in football, you can see Chelsea winning that game and picking up from there, going into other games. So you can always see anything. But I think currently, as we are speaking now, the advantage is for Spurs now. So I see Spurs winning the game
Good.
by 2 goals to 1.
I will go into more transfer news. Um,
Yeah.
Aubameyang, Aubameyang and De Jong from Barcelona uh, are touted to be bought by Chelsea Football Club. What do you think about that transfer?
Like the same thing with Manchester United now. Chelsea too also need a striker. They need that focal point, someone they can cross the ball to, and can
They
give
should
them
be
goals.
in for
Amaya can give them
Aubameyang.
goals.
Manchester United
Yes,
should be
Amaya
in
can.
for Aubameyang right
Yes,
now.
yes, he can get them the goals. And with the young, they still also need competition in that midfield. Most of their midfielders, but the thing is, the issue I have with getting the young is they have Jorginho, who is like a deep line midfielder. They have Kante, who is like a deep line midfielder.
Yeah.
Same with Frankie De Jong. Frankie De Jong is not really that attacking. He has more, but it's more of box to box. So I feel getting De Jong in, I don't really feel they need De Jong, but they 100% need Aubameyang up front. They need Aubameyang.
Ryan Maguire says that Chelsea 3-0, please. Ryan Maguire is an Arsenal fan and is also a resident member of Ghana TV here. Uh,
No,
so
no, 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 no.
so
I feel
and he
I see
says
Spurs
Chelsea
winning that
three
game.
zero.
I see Spurs winning that game.
Yeah, because
I see Spurs winning that game.
just like I
I don't
was
think I don't think
yeah.
Chelsea can get that win.
Just like I was saying, I was talking to Deji, the world famous Deji Spores yesterday, and uh, I was talking with him, and I was
Uh,
telling him that I was genuinely, envious and kind of a little bit scared about the kind of front three that they have. I think Tottenham have one of the most ferocious front three in the league this season. What do you think?
yeah, yeah. From last season or 2, 3 seasons ago, Harry Kane and Son alone, their levels. They've scored
Yeah,
combined goals of like a lot. Like I think they
painfully.
they put the record for
Painfully.
combined goals. And now also they have Kulusevski,
Yeah.
and he has been brilliant since he came in last season. Also, they have Richarlison as backup, so they have that. They have the quality going forward. And
Yeah.
Kane and Son, they understand themselves perfectly. And now with Kulusevski,
Perfectly.
is looking really good for
Yeah.
Spurs now.
Osage says
Yeah.
Chelsea 3. Osage says Chelsea 3, Tottenham 1.
He
He's a Chelsea
he's
fan and he has been in this
he's a
show
Chelsea
before.
fan, so
Shout
yeah,
out
yeah, he's
Osage
a
to
Chelsea
you.
fan, so yeah,
Yeah.
shout out. So you have to say that, but
Mm.
I think Spurs they have the advantage, unless they bottle it themselves. They have the advantage. They are looking good, and I feel like they can mount a good challenge to Liverpool and Man City this season.
Just like I was discussing with the same Osage Izeko, he's a friend of mine, close friend of mine, uh, when he came onto the show in the Premiership Digest, and we were talking about Chelsea and how Tuchel deployed Sterling to be their number nine instead of him to be playing from the wings. Do you think Chelsea uh, is doing the right thing playing Sterling from the middle? I'm just curious. I know this is the rival show, but I'm
but I think
curious
is
about that.
but I think is now they don't have a striker, so they just need to deploy Sterling anywhere they could deploy by this point.
Anywhere
Like
that
with
fits.
yeah, and I think Sterling is quality. If he gets the chances, he will score. So he just needs to get the ball to him. But I think Sterling is more of a creator than a goal scorer.
Than
So
a goal
they
scorer, yeah.
and that's the main reason why they need a striker. They need someone to
Striker.
be able to get that goals. But I think before they get that striker, Sterling can still do a job there, or he
Yeah.
can still play like with Kai Havertz as the false nine and Sterling
Hmm.
playing from the wing. So there's a lot they can do for now just to manage until they get that striker. But I think they
Until they
really
get
need a
that.
striker too.
Yeah, yeah, they really do need one. Yeah. Ola, I think your connection has gone off again. I think, and and the show it's almost ended. So I'll just complete the show. Yeah. So Arsenal. It's been linked with Pepe from FC Porto, and I still do think that that would be a very, very good one. Um, Ron Maguire is on the chat with us, and he says something. He says Spurs will need to get a winning. Okay, Ola is back. Ola, I know your connection is,
Yeah,
is real bad, but I'm also holding it down when you're out, so that's no problem.
yeah,
Whenever you're out, I'll hold it down. But here we have a comment
yeah.
from our
Thanks. Big
own
up, bro.
Ryan Maguire. He says, Spurs will need to get a winning mentality from somewhere this year to deliver on their promise. Ryan Maguire, I know you can't wait to be on the Ryan and Claude show next week because Deji Sports
Yeah,
was really hitting you this week. So we really have to get into that. But here, we're here with the United family, Ola. Ola, can you give
yeah.
what do you think about Arsenal's game this weekend, which will be coming against Leicester City? What do you think? Arsenal in the
I
Emirates.
think it's
I know you're
I
not
think
happy. I know you're not
Arsenal
happy.
as no, sure, I'm not happy, but by the end of the day, I think Arsenal they have the advantage. One is at the Emirates.
Yeah.
They won last
Yeah.
last weekend, and they can take that momentum into the Leicester City game and
The
hopefully
Leicester
get a
City
result.
game.
And Leicester City are not in the best of situation or let's say position, so I think it should be like an easy 3-1 win for Arsenal. With the momentum they are
Yeah.
bringing into this game, they should win Leicester by 3-1. That would be my prediction
Exactly.
for that game. Even though,
This
even though I will always take a Leicester City win, a shocker from Leicester City, a
a
1-0
shocker.
win by
Yeah.
Leicester City. I will also take that.
Okay, if you
I'll be
say
happy
so,
to
but
take that.
I
So I'll
really
be
don't
able to
think so.
come here
I think
with
Arsenal
with
will
the banter.
completely I think Arsenal will completely destroy Leicester City. So let's watch and see. This week, me and Ryan Maguire
Yeah,
in our show, the Ryan and Claude show, we gave Manchester United the banter club of the week. Do you accept this? I know you're from the United
yeah, true.
family, but you're also a member of this TV channel on YouTube. Do you think Manchester United deserves the banter club of the week, Ola? Ola is off, so I'll just continue from there. Yeah. Pablo Mari was able to get his loan move. It's going to be a loan move to Monza in the Italian Serie A. So it's just good to know that Pablo Mari is not around our training grounds. We need every player that's not playing for Arsenal to be able to get their sport, to get their transfers out of the club. So we need that settled. Uh, in another transfer news, Hector Bellerin, our Spanish defender who played for Real Betis last season on loan, is still trying to negotiate uh, with Arsenal to be able to terminate his contract. Uh, it's and again, this has been the story of some of our coveted players in Arsenal. We failed to actually uh, get top dollar, top pounds for our most not really our most coveted players, but those players that we feel that we should be getting at least a 10, 8 million, 9 million pounds. It was also the same thing with Leno going to Fulham for just 8 million, and even the 8 million pounds, it has to be paid in installments, and Fulham needs to meet certain requirements before they can be able to pay that amount of money to Arsenal. So this is another area that Arsenal need to take a step back, re-strategize, and understand how they can be able to increase player worth and justify selling our players for the right amount of money. So this is very, very important. It seems like Ola should be coming back. Ola,
Yeah,
we just
I
have
will.
two quick minutes. Ola,
Yeah.
give your prediction. Give your prediction for the match with Chelsea and Tottenham. Just give us a clear one. What do you think would be the end of that match? Chelsea, Tottenham.
Like I said, like I said before, it will be a 2-1 win in favor of Tottenham. It's for
Good.
2-1, a 2-1 win in favor of Tottenham. And
Tottenham.
I
Okay.
will, like you are saying something about the banter club of the week. I will take the banter club of the week.
Yes, the
I have to take that because
yeah.
my team is really shit, and I also have to take
Yeah,
it until when we
Ryan gave you
start
the
playing quality.
Ryan gave you the banter club of the week. So it's just nice that you can responsibly
Yeah.
take that. I'm sorry, but Manchester United has to be the banter club of the week. Not just because you lost that game, but even at the end of the match, uh, Manchester United fans were scrapping, and fighting in the stands. Did you see that, Ola? Did you hear of that when you guys were fighting?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Well,
it
we
was
have
a
to take
it.
it.
Yeah, you just have to take it like that. Ola, thank you very, very much for joining the show, and I really hope that by next week, you would have been able to, fix your.
Yeah.
Okay, we just have a quick one from Osage here. Chelsea will have a good game. 3-1. It says that again. Okay. We'll see how that will go for you this weekend. Ola would be joining me and Ran Maguire in the for the weekend roundup of the games on Sunday after the Big Six must have played. So that will be a
I
good
didn't.
watch.
Yeah. Yes. I didn't see you during the game, but, I heard it. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you guys. I think Manchester United was the fan base were really having a scrap in the stands, and it was seeing
Yeah.
disgraceful
Big up
scenes in the
Anthony for
in
having
in
me.
in Old Trafford. Yeah, no problem. Ola will likely see you uh for the Premiership roundup with Ryan
Yeah.
Maguire on Sunday. So we have to see and talk about just a quick roundup about the games, and then you have to come back here next week, definitely for the rival show. And we really hope that your connection will be better at that time. Thank you, Ola, from the United family, for joining us. Ola, I'll just
Yeah.
let you say, give an apology for your connection problems. Okay. Okay. Ola is there. Okay. Yeah. So I'll just
Yeah.
quickly apologize for
Okay.
Ola's connection problems.
Thank you for having
Hopefully
me.
we. Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully by next week, every by Sunday when it comes, everything will be okay. Thank you very, very much, everyone, and join us on Sunday for uh for the Premier League
I
roundup.
apologize for my bad connection. I will fix it before the next show.
for the next show. Thank you very, very much, Ola. And all the viewers, thank you for joining us. Like, subscribe, and share. Thank you very much, everyone. Good night.